Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you the app that I use to edit my reels, my stories, anything to do with vertical video. This is what I use. The app is InShot and it is so good. It's so user friendly and I've been using it for the last like 2 or 3 years or so, and I upgrade to the Pro version. So my phone is saying in my subscriptions that InShot Pro for a month is $3.99 or for the year it's $12.99. I think it is well worth the $12.99. I use it so much. I've seen people posting videos on Instagram and I can tell that they're using the non-pro version or the free version because it has the InShot logo. And here on my channel I'm all about teaching you how to create professional looking content, and that is for me rule number 1: nothing with watermarks. I'm not sure if what I'm about to show you will be the exact same in Android, but hopefully it will give you enough of guidance that you can kind of figure it out for yourself. So when I am using InShot, go into my InShot and you tap on the little video icon. You'll see that I have 276 drafts. That will tell you how long I've used this and how many times I've used this, because I used to use it when I was a social media manager and content creator for like lots of different brands. So we're going to do a new video, so we're going to click new and I'm going to go into the album, the Loxton store. So I did a collaboration with them over on my other channel, Lovely Girly Bits. This isn't a part of that, I just had the videos here and I wanted to show you how I use them to create the content. So I've just imported now. I took about like 25 videos. I know, just want to make sure I had like lots of clips, but I'm just going to show you 6 of the videos. So you choose them by tapping on them, click the green button, and then it brings it into the main screen. So at the bottom you'll see the slider. You can slide across and it will bring it from clip to clip to clip. You can use your 2 fingers to like increase or decrease the physical distance of the clips. Like the clips will still be the same, but let's say if I had a short clip like this one and I wanted to crop it, but I felt that, oh no, it's too hard to do that, use my 2 fingers and it widens the clip physically, not the length of the clip, just so if I wanted to kind of slice it, that's what you would do. When I was filming these on my phone yesterday, I made sure that I was filming in the right dimension. So I think the automatic thing on the phone is 4:3, but I went into my settings and I changed it to 16:9. But let's say if I had done 4:3, if you tap on canvas, the little button here on the left, you can change the ratio and it will give you like a border if you want. You can zoom in if you wanted to make it fill the frame, if you wanted it to be square, but I'm going to stick with obviously the 9:16. So as you can see, there's like lots of different options here in the menu. When I spoke to people over on my content creation station Instagram, they were saying that they wanted to be able to use transitions but weren't sure how to do it. Now I know on TikTok there are a lot of like, you know, those transitions where you've no makeup on and then you go like that and then you've makeup on. The typical kind of like zhuzhy transitions, that's what I like to call it. And I can do a video on like different ideas for transitions and how you can go about filming those. But I wanted to show you that in the pro version of InShot, see this little white square here where it kind of goes from clip to clip. If you tap on that, it gives you lots of different transitions. The little icon there gives you a little hint as to what it will look like, but you can just pick whatever one you want. It's worth noting as well that those transitions, they shorten the length of the clips. So I'd recommend putting in the transitions first and then going back to change the clips. So let's say if you wanted to use this transition for one clip, do you see this little arrow here that's on the right hand side of the screen? That will make that one transition look like this between those 2 different clips. But if I was to click the little 2 arrows here, it puts that transition between all of the clips. I like to kind of change things around a little bit when it comes to the transitions. Oh, I see that there's new ones. Hold on, let me have a little look at these. Oh. Oh. Oh, I like that one. What's this one? Oh my god, that's so cute. But yes, there's so many different transitions that you can use. I really like these ones here. So that you can see now that the little icon in that bottom white square has changed. So if I wanted to change this one, I would just do the same thing. Tap on the button and so on and so on. It's a nice way of, if you have like little clips that you want to just to look that little bit more interesting, because that's the thing when it comes to short form content, you want it to be snappy to get people watching and not have like each clip be really long and kind of not getting to the point. People's attention span is so short, so Short and snappy, short and snappy. So let's say I wanted to edit a clip and kind of shorten it down. And that's like the main thing that I would do on InShot, will be to slice clips and kind of edit them down as much as I want. So there's two different ways you can do this. On either side of each clip, you'll see that little line. So you can bring this closer, further apart to either shorten the clip or elongate it. Or what I like to do is the white line that's on that clip, I'll scroll it across to wherever I want it to be there, and then when you scroll across, where is the thing, you'll see a little option that says split. So I don't want to delete the longer version just yet, so I'll tap on that to deselect it, and then I'll tap on the short one, delete that. Just going to go through the rest of the videos and just slice whatever I want. Because I want this to tell a story, this clip here is showing what happens when the bottle, they have like a New Forever bottle, when that's filled. But in this clip, it's showing me picking up the bottle. So what I'm going to do is just bring everything close like this, choose that clip, and then you can see all of the clips put like side by side. Doesn't matter how long each of the clips are, they're all in that little box. So I'm just going to hold that down and slide it there. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to do in this just before I continue on is to turn down the volume of all the clips, because they were playing music in the shop, so I was like, I'm not going to be able to do any talking to camera. It would just be kind of swoopy shots, and then I'll put music on afterwards. So what you do for that is you tap the clip that you want to change the volume on, choose the volume button, bring it all the way down, and because I want to do it for all of the clips, I'm going to choose the little two arrows that will go apply to all. Done. I'm going to slice that, picking it up, split, and just scrolling across. I'm going to split that, delete that. You don't want any kind of extra filler video because it'll be boring. At the bottom of the screen, it's kind of hard to see. Let me just see if I can put my brightness up. I can see that my clip is 30 seconds long. If I wanted to speed up a clip, let's say, I will tap the clip, click on speed, and then you can make it faster, press the play button to have like a little bit of a look. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is, just for the purpose of this, I'm going to move that end clip to the start. Okay, let's see what it's like. I'm actually going to speed that up too. You can just see it's so user friendly. So if you're sitting on the train or on a bus or whatever, if you're like sitting in a cafe, you can do this yourself. You don't have to have your laptop with you, which I really like. I like to be able to like edit on the go. Splendid. Okay, perfect. It's just like a really quick and easy reel. So then at the button at the very top right, you'll see a box with an arrow going up. When you tap that, you'll see what way you want to save it. So you can change like the different resolution if you want. 30 frames per second. I think I must have filmed then in 30 frames per second. Resolution is 1080. Happy days. So I would just click save. And then while it's saving and rendering the video, don't go out of it, because then you'll lose it all, then you'll be raging. And that's how I edit a video in InShot. You can do stories, you can do longer videos as well. You can add music in InShot, but I would recommend not doing that, because if you're going to be uploading onto Instagram, it's better to use music and original sound from there. It will rank better in the Instagram algorithm, and if you choose a trending sound, like a piece of music that you see a lot of people doing, Instagram tends to push that. Every time you save a piece of music on Instagram, you can then see what videos have used that music. So if it's a trending piece of music, you're more likely to be discovered on that page or be shown on that page. So that's what I'd recommend doing. InShot is just one of my most used apps on my phone. It is so good, so easy to use, and as I said at the start of the video, there's just a few different reasons why I don't use Instagram to film my content. I don't think that the Instagram Reel function, the interface is very user friendly. It's just trying to edit at the bottom and scroll across. It's just not for me. I much prefer to batch film a load of content on my camera phone and then be able to edit them individually, save them then in a separate folder so that they're there. You run the risk if you are on Instagram and you're editing in the Reel function that you can save it as draft, but if you log out of your Instagram or if it crashes for whatever reason, you will lose your draft. Then you'll be raging and you have to start from scratch. So for me, it just works better. It's more efficient for me to film outside of the app. So film on my camera phone, or sometimes I'll film on my camera here. I'll just switch it. At the moment it's filming in landscape, but I'll switch it so that it's filming vertically. Then I could transfer that video onto my phone and edit on InShot. I will be trying out other apps to see how they perform in terms of editing, because I just want to make life that a bit easier, because I know the whole concept of Reels can be daunting and you're like, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to edit. This is such an easy app, an easy program, whatever you want to call it, to use. And as I said, I think it is worth the $12.99, 100%. If you have any questions about creating reels or anything to do with InShot, leave me a comment below. Make sure to head over to my Instagram page as well, where I have lots of tips when it comes to creating content, and we'll have the chats, okay? So listen, thanks a million for watching. Let's get cracking.